Hello everyone, thanks for watching again. And today I'm going to go off track a little bit again. Because you see, not that long ago, I drove about 3 hours away to Chicago and took my wife, who, as many of you know, is a Filipina, and some nieces and great nieces and a great nephew, and I took them over to Chicago to go to Jollibee. Now, I understand that a lot of you who haven't been to the Philippines, or maybe even to California where they have a lot of these, it's kind of what I would call the Philippine equivalent of McDonald's. Except for they do a lot of different things that McDonald's don't do. They serve hamburgers. They have really good chicken that just kind of tastes a little different than what you might have at KFC. I actually like their chicken better. They have great hamburgers, and they're generally is real bigger than anything you get out of McDonald's. They do have the typical pops and shake stuff like that, but they have a lot of them in flavors like mango and stuff like that. They have hot pies, they're mango and other fruits that are typically found in the Philippines. But they started in 1975, and it was an ice cream shop in Manila. But they also served some food and found out that they were making a lot more money off the food than they were off the ice cream. Now they still do some ice cream, but primarily they're a fast food restaurant that also does spaghetti. Now, it's not American spaghetti. It has a sauce like American spaghetti, but it's sweet. And it has hot dogs in it. Versus having, hamburger or something. The thing that is funny is they came here initially, I think in 2017. They now have 70-some stores across the United States. And first, they started off in Daly City, California, which is commonly referred to as a Filipino town, but which I think that's true. But it's more than just that, because they went from one end of California to the other. My understanding is they have several restaurants in Las Vegas, for instance, and they have them in a bunch of cities. I think they have them up in Seattle and at several places around Portland. And of course, I know of the one they have in Chicago, and I know the one they have over by Detroit. It's just a little north and west of Detroit, not a long distance, but that's where it's at. And they have several in New York City, which they've been highly popular. But they've been going against our big fast food restaurants, and they've been thriving. And you never hear, I've never heard, an advertisement anywhere for Jollibee, but every time I've went into one of these Jollibees, and seemingly no matter where it's located in the United States, they're always full. And in New York City, downtown in Manhattan, you have to wait in line to get in the door. So in retrospect, you'd have to say that Jollibee has a formula that is working and can compete anywhere with anyone. I still was surprised to see that right in the middle of Manhattan, right down where all the big entertainment and news outlets are, bam, right there is a Jollibee. And it pretty much permanently stays full. So the Filipinos brought what they did best in the Philippines, what worked in the Philippines, and they brought it to the United States. And every time I've been in one of these establishments, it looks like they're doing it right. So I wanted to come in here and say something about it because they don't advertise. Everything's word of mouth as far as I can tell. There's no official. When I tried to investigate this, there was no advertising being done anywhere in any form of media except for what people posted on various social media posts. Beyond that, there's nothing been said or advertised by Jollibee itself. So I think they're surviving basically off word of mouth and what they have to sell. I got to congratulate the Filipino ownership of Jollibee on doing it right. I think they're letting their food speak for itself, and it's spoken really well. So congratulations to all the people from the owner and people who work in the administrative side of that, and all the workers who've worked hard for Jollibee. You did it. You came to the United States, you took on the big boys, and you're still growing. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You should have get the picture.
Oh, shut up.